Hey guys, I'm Jack, and I'm back with my second video, my first video with some actual content. I'm still a little uncomfortable and nervous about this whole YouTube thing, but I'm pushing through it, and I'm excited about what I have for you today. I want to thank everyone that has been supporting me, whether by liking my video, liking my post, subscribing to my channel, giving me encouraging comments, or by sharing the video. I am editing my videos now, which means you get the best take. Hopefully that makes the videos less awkward and uncomfortable. Moving on, today I'm going to be talking about your heart. When the Bible talks about your heart, it's not talking about your actual heart. It's talking about the place where all your feelings and emotions are, the place where all your passion is. The first verse that I want to be sharing with you is Matthew 6:21 in the NLT version. It says, "Wherever your treasure is, there the desires of your heart will also be." So I want to ask you, what do you value most in life? Think about maybe like 5 things that you value most in life. Feel free to write it down if you want. Whatever you value most in life, that is where your heart is at. This verse makes sense because whatever you value, that is what you keep close to your heart. So I want to ask you, the thing or things that you value most in life, are they good things to value? Some might be, others may not. But regardless, the question is, should you value those things the most? Okay, so what are the things that you value the most are actually good things to value? My next question would be, does that thing take your heart to a good place? Not from our perspective, but from God's perspective. Let's use money as an example. Money is a good thing to value. If you wouldn't value money, that wouldn't be good because you'd spend it on whatever. However, if money is the thing you value most in life, the place it takes your heart is greed, and that's obviously not a good place for your heart to be. So think about the things you value most. Where do they take your heart? Proverbs 4:23 says, "Guard your heart above all else, for it determines the course of your life." So I want to ask you, are you guarding your heart? The choices you have made in life and the things that you value most are proof of whether or not you're guarding your heart. So I want to ask again, are you really guarding your heart? The verse also says that your heart determines the course of your life. So I want to ask you, is it a good thing that your heart is in control of your life? What if everyone could see what's inside your heart? How would that make you feel? I would say that for most people, it would make them feel uncomfortable. Proverbs 27:19 says, "As the face is reflected in water, so the heart reflects the real person." So I want to ask you, what will your heart say about you? Your answers to these questions can be proof of whether or not you're guarding your heart. The next verse I'm going to be sharing is Psalms 51:10. As a side note, for anyone that's struggling with a specific sin, Psalms 51 should be your prayer. It's a really good chapter and I think you should check it out. Anyways, Psalms 51:10 says, "Create in me a clean heart, O God. Renew a loyal spirit within me." This verse is saying that our hearts need to be clean, that we have dirty hearts. And for anyone that doesn't know, King David is the one that wrote this chapter. The same King David that fought Goliath. A lot of people think of David as a man after God's own heart. Even though, if you ask me, he was after more than just God's heart. Just a little joke. Think about it. Someone that was labeled as someone after God's own heart. I would say his heart is in the right place. But yet, he's writing this and saying that his heart needs to be clean. So what does that say about us? Those of us that aren't even chasing God's heart. How much dirtier are our hearts? I want you to know that you're not the only one with a heart that needs cleaning. Everyone does. The important thing is that you recognize it and ask God to clean it. David's heart is in the right place because he's chasing after God's own heart, but yet his heart is still dirty. This shows that we can't do it on our own. That's where the second part of the verse comes in. Again, the verse says, "Create in me a clean heart, O God. Renew a loyal spirit within me." The second part being, renew a loyal spirit within me. You can't do it on your own. Even if you are chasing God's heart, you still need God's help. That's why you need to ask for God to give you a loyal spirit so you can be able to follow Him and trust in Him. So I want to ask you, are you willing to be loyal to God? If you're loyal to God, your heart will be in the right place. If your heart is in the right place, according to Proverbs 4:23, your life will be in the right place. If you're loyal and you're being loyal out of your heart, it being something that you value, it means you're chasing after God's heart. If you're chasing after God's heart, that means your heart is in the right place. And if your heart is in the right place, that means your life will also be in the right place. So, if you're willing to be loyal to God, that means your life will be in the right place. So I'm going to ask one more time. Are you willing to be loyal to God? The best way for me to sum all of this up is with Proverbs 3 verses 5 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding or your feelings. Seek His will in all you do, He will show you which path to take. that's all I have for today. I hope you were able to enjoy it and be able to learn something. Remember to preach at all times, and if you have to, use words. Love y'all, and God bless.